Hey guys, Monday, March 24th, 2025. Let's see what the Black Widow wants to do today. So far, gap down, holding Friday's low, 386. Attempting now to reclaim this trading area. So it's very narrow. Bell area high is 435. Point of control as of now is 406. And we fill the gap. We're going back to this doji of undecided. If it's going to be the bulls or the bears are going to control the day. Looking at our simple glance chart, it's finding support at the 50 SMA in conjunction with the point of control. So there's a lot of support there. The low was the 386, which is the halfway point between 381 and 391 on the square of 9. You got some support here, which is kind of chopping around at 395. So if it could regain and stay, if it could get above and stay above 394, we're back in action. We just got to now push higher with strength. This is the Hikanashi candle. That's why you can't really sell. But in order to be bullish, and if you are conservative, you're waiting for a good move, wait till it close above 415. If you're a little, if you're a little risky, then you want to start trading here. If you're going to wait till the noise and all the chop fest is gone, wait for at least a close above 415 for high probability trade to the upside. But right now it's very risky here. You could go either short or could kind of go side or just kind of do a lot of head fakes here. MACD is still negative. Hikanashi is negative. Trend is still down. The only thing holding this is the 50 SMA and the point of control. You got your target if you were to go long 413 around there, 415. That's the 20 SMA. But so far, everything, the path of least resistance right now is to the downside. Looking at our geometry, we failed the midpoint, and closest target to the downside would be the 25%, which would be somewhere around 369, 370-ish around there. Let's see what else we have here that's important. FT levels, this is one I'm watching, that if it goes down, this could be good support. And they're between 370-ish all the way to 376, 377, that area right there. Gann fans, yeah, this is what retail does. It's nothing really interesting there. Just want to kind of glance at it. The Gann grid, we already failed the 1x2, so there's one all the way down here. That's if it goes really deep. But we don't know yet. As we went over our weekend video, there's a lot of unknowns, but a lot of possible paths today. Let's see, grid. Trend lines, this is one coming all the way from the August 23rd high at 10:02. And that's where we kind of at right now, bumping heads with that trend line. And if it was to go down, there's this swing pivot low here around 374. You want to keep an eye on if they're going to flush it to the downside this week. I think that's it. And my SO, let's see, SO, yep. So we're in our halfway point. Interesting. Right on the halfway point, we consolidated all here on my halfway point, which is the 22nd. We kind of cracked this flushed, and I don't know if this is a bear trap. Feels like a bear trap now, looking at this. So I don't know from here it rips, and if it does, we know natural cycles all bottomed out here, and they're all going up. So keep that in mind. I went over that on the video. We know the 20 and the 10-year price action are negative this whole week. So if it's not going to go up here, we need to take out that 386 to flush lower, get to a 374. And if it's going to take that out, halfway point of the week, it'll probably continue going maybe into next week. But it all depends on the price action today. Let's go to our midpoint chart. So far, the quadrant right here is holding. 386, that's our low, even with the gap down. And so far, still, things are still negative. Mobos are kind of holding on there, and hasn't cracked yet. See, there's kind of some level here that it's still holding. and that's on the yearly. So that's a key level there using the weekly chart. On the daily, using the monthly chart, you can see that this, the monthly pivot, you can see that this is a strong level right here. This is the 45 degree. We haven't gotten there yet. We're still holding Friday's low of 386. So I don't know if it's worth even shorting from here, knowing that maybe it's going to find support right here at the 45. But maybe they could flush it and then push out. Now, if we crack 381, then we're going to go to 370, 371 around there. So we got to hold. If it gets down here, hold. So if you're looking for a little quick scalp, watch out for 381. So far, it looks like the Stokes are kind of basing right here, but nothing, and like a hockey stick on the mobiles, but nothing really positive. So it's very, very kind of quiet. I'm gonna leave the 4 hour for last. That's where I got my thing here. So far, looking at the hourly, everything is looking pretty good. Failed gap right here. 381. We regained it in the overnight. Kind of choppy. We made a high of 397, and now we got it's kind of choppy here. PPS buy signal. So the key today is to stay above the VWAP and to stay above 395. If we could do that, and maybe this is it. This is the trigger now to go long. I need to look into more things, but it could be possible. This is where the Black Widow likes to kick off her slippers and get ready to tackle the day, get her coffee, her tea, and then she's going to start moving. And maybe this could be the beginning. We need to take out 397. Targets to the upside would be $4, a high of 404. That's where we left off Friday. Extreme targets would be 408 all the way to 413. So you're going to be, remember, 411 is the 180 degrees, somewhere around there. So this is extreme. So if you're long from here, don't get greedy unless you think that we're going to follow the natural cycles. We're going to go rocking into April. If it's all a head fake, obviously we need to take out 386. Targets to the downside will be 381. That's your 45. Be careful here because this is your midpoint on the daily. And if it's going to crack that 377. Now into the models that I have. The models I'm testing here are saying both the purple and the yellow are saying down all the way to Wednesday. So it's saying this is all going to be a head fake and the bears are really going to pounce. So keep that in mind. That's what it's showing. And then from here sideways, change of contract, I think is somewhere the 27th. No, this is the 27th, is it? Yeah, the 27th, change of contract. Both models, a purple bottle goes up and then it goes down on Friday. So it goes up and down on Friday. The yellow one goes all the way up to Friday. So both models down to Wednesday, sideways, up Thursday, and then they switch. One stays up and then one goes down. So that's the models I'm testing to see what price action. So you see me anchoring it from here, but if we go up in the US session, and let's say we're going to go to at least for the week, this is our midpoint 406. If that can't hold, and then we start looking at this kind of price action going down, then maybe these models are going to probably be playing out. So far, the 4 hours looking good. We got a positive MOBO here. No buy signal yet, but this is your first target, which is the 396. This is the bigger target for the week. So this is the line in the sand, 406. Get above 406. If it's not going to follow none of these models and follow the natural cycles, then 416 to 425. If we start seeing this to the week, and then factoring the change of contract, where that's going to fall, looking at that other contract, it's going to be interesting to see if we could take out 426. Because if we could do that, there's a high probability is following the natural cycles upward. And maybe there's a wave 5 even higher. I am going to sign out. Hope you like this video. I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on that gas.